Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another weekly episode, and, as usual, I got some stuff to show you. So it was a really good week, as far as adding some cool stuff to the collection and all that. The majority of what I added to the collection really was stuff that you would see, well, in the video that I posted a couple days ago, where I got a big box of some really cool stuff from Facebook group. So check that out if you have not already. I'm not showing all that again today, but we are going to open up a couple of those items. I didn't really open up anything in that video, but you do get to see the entirety of what I got, which was some really cool stuff. I've got, within that box, I've got some other videos that will come out surrounding certain items in it. And anyway, it's going to be, I got a lot of stuff. It's going to be pretty cool. All right. But I'm going to show you, I picked out some stuff, I got some stuff, whatever. I'm going to show you some stuff. I did get this Datsun 240Z, this custom Datsun 240Z from the RLC. I did get this car. I was able to score one, so I did. I'm not terribly excited about it, to be honest. Of the versions of this car that I have, this is definitely not my favorite. We'll just put it that way. If you're interested in the number, I got 19,888 out of 25,000. So pretty late number. And then that's what she looks like. I don't know. We might open this. I might do a separate video on this and just compare it to the other versions that have come out so far. I think I have all of them. I think there's only 3, right? Is there only 3 of this casting? I think so. I don't think they put it out in a convention or anything like that where I wouldn't have it, but whatever. I might take a look at that in a future video. We might just pull out all 3 of those, and do a little feature on this casting. I like the casting quite a bit, and I guess the reason why I don't like this one as much as the others because it's gold. I mean, it looks pretty good. Maybe I'll like it more once it's out of the box. I don't know. It's just a little underwhelming to me. All right, I did finally pick up and complete my M&J Toys, or Miho exclusive, Auto World Lowriders. Finally, I ended up snagging these. I got them from Bosco. I think I got them from Bosco. Pretty sure I ordered them from him. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I think I did. Anyway, he had some of these on clearance, so finally I completed the collection of these. So I got all the regular Lowriders now from the Miho exclusive Auto World. So that's cool. So now that I got these, I can open up, we might as well open up the couple of Ultra Reds I have. I've got the Ultra Red of this one, and I've got the Ultra Red of this one here. So one of each release. Now, there are Ultra Reds, specific Ultra Reds for each one of these. So there's still 2 out of this set that I'm missing. And then I'm missing, I don't know, a lot of them. I only have 4. So I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm missing 10 Ultra Reds from this set. So that's going to be a tough set to complete just because, and they did that where it doesn't make a difference. Like version A, version B, there's no one Ultra Red. These are separate releases. They aren't really version A's or version B, even though they're 2 different colors of the same casting. There's an Ultra Red version for each one. And checking those off the list is going to be cool, or difficult. And but I am glad to have these 2, so that's pretty cool. I got those 2 actually long before I got the regulars. Imagine how that works. I put a bid, a lowball bid on this. I don't know if it was really a lowball bid, but on this Lamborghini Diablo. This was in the Revealers. I believe it was in the 10-car set that you had to mail in to get, I think. I think that's what this was. I'm pretty sure it was. It's sealed in a baggie. And then come to find out I already have it. Whoops. The one I'm missing, I think, is the black one. So I'm going to have to try to get that one. But yeah, this, I don't know. I'll probably keep it anyway. Why not? So I got that. Let's see. What else did I get that wasn't in the box? that I showed. Oh, a couple of Greenlight. So it's kind of exciting. It's exciting times right now because now, Greenlight is showing up in Walmarts in the U.S. Just the Hollywood series, but it's something. Greenlight is also showing up in Targets in my area now, which has never happened before. I didn't get them, when they did that little diecast experiment with Target. I think they only showed up in the super Targets, I think those are the ones that had grocery stores attached to them, or whatever it was. But yeah, so Johnny Lightning and Greenlight are starting to pop up at Targets. I think some Targets are getting Majorette, some Targets are getting Auto World. Pretty exciting to find that stuff now in other stores. And then what else is popping up at Walmart? Well, whatever. They're just getting things they didn't get before, and that's pretty awesome. So I did snag a couple of items. I think I got this one from Target. This Project in Progress, Johnny Lightning. We'll open this. So that's pretty cool. And then we got 2 Hollywood series cars. I picked up the X-Files Crown Vic and the Home Improvement 1991 Ford Mustang. So we'll open those. Why not? And then as far as other things in stores, I found some newer Matchbox. Some newer Matchbox. My area has gotten, just by the way, ridiculous to hunt. It's fine. The popularity of diecast is increasing in my area, and it's just, it makes finding stuff really tough because there's a lot of people around me that collect. And it's cool, though. It's really cool to have that competition. I don't have time to hunt the stores anyway, really. So it's really kind of cool to have all these people that are collecting in my area because, we get to do the local meets and stuff like that. You've seen videos where I've shown you stuff that I've picked up there. So it's kind of cool. The collector community is growing in my area. But it does make it hard to kind of find some stuff. So still rely on hobby dealers mostly for my purchases. Anyway, so then we got some Matchbox. Got a Porsche 914, Willys Jeepster, 1934 Chevy Master Coupe. So those guys, I don't know. We might open a couple of these. We'll see. We'll see how this goes, how long this ends up going. The Honda E, Renault Kangoo Express, Renault Kangoo Express, and let's see, BMW 2002 black. We've got a Subaru Forester and a Ford Police Interceptor right here. And then this thing I picked up at Target. This guy right here. I think I'm still missing the Skyline from this set. The 2000 GTX with the weird graphic on it. I think I'm still missing that one. This set never really popped up too much in my Targets, so at least not to my knowledge. It could have, and it got scooped up. I have no idea. But anyway, a couple of Matchbox there. I got a bunch of Mainline Hot Wheels, which I'll just show you real quick, but I don't think we're really going to get into these too much. I might just do a video where I just open up a bunch of Hot Wheels. We got the Nissan Leaf Nismo RC02, 99 Honda Civic Type R. Of course, one of my favorite castings, the 70s van or the super van. So we got 2 new castings here. So maybe I'll keep those aside. Maybe we will look at the new castings. We got the Koenigsegg Jesko, the Disney Steamboat, and the Buick Regal GNX. And the Steamboat's a new casting. Maybe we'll check that one out. It's just a goofy novelty. We got a Volkswagen Beetle, the standard Mario Kart, and a Mercedes-Benz 300 SL in IWC Racing. That's pretty cool. So the Mario Kart's a new one. That's a new casting. Honda CRX in black, Camaro IROC Z, and a 71 Plymouth Roadrunner. None of these are new castings, but snag those. Here's a new casting, the custom 70 Honda N600. So that's kind of cool. Maybe we'll pop that one open. Nissan GTR. I did not find the Liberty Walk one. I think there's a Liberty Walk one, right? That's a new casting. Did not find that, but I found that one. Ford GT40, black. The Bentley Continental GT3, a nice bent card. The Corvette C8R, that's pretty cool. That's a recolor. Maybe we'll open it. And then the Ford GT40 Mark IV. We might open this too. This is a new casting, second color of it though. And then the Honda Civic Type R, the Mercury Cougar, and McLaren Speedtail. Now, I got these two. These are supers, right? Or these aren't supers, but you can find them in a Super Treasure Hunt version, correct? The Mercury Cougar, I actually do want that one because I collect that casting. I like it. So I would like to snag on that. I think I've got all the versions of it so far that have come out. So it would be kind of cool to keep that going, including like a convention one or whatever. So that would be neat. All right, so that stuff, we're going to look at some of that in the second half. And then I picked out a couple of items from that big box to take a peek at too. So one we're going to open is this Greenlight Cruise-In 5-pack. And it's a Greenlight, it says Series 1. I don't know. We'll look more into the packaging when we open it up. But and this is the Chevy assortment. There's a Chevy assortment, it looks like, in a Ford assortment. This one, I believe this is a Green Machine. A bunch of people commented on the last video or whatever saying that, yes, it was. So I think the normal one is like a teal or a blue, and this is clearly not that. So, and I've looked up pictures, and yeah, it looks blue in pictures. So I think this is a Green Machine, but we'll open it up and take a closer look. Not that that matters all that much, but yeah. We'll take a look at this number 22 Fireball Roberts 1962 Pontiac Racing Legends. Kind of an oddball thing. We got a couple of Matchbox to look at as well. This Matchbox Lesney Edition Europa. And we got this Matchbox Pioneer Ferrari. And yeah, so we'll take a look at that too. This is the one that's actually, it's already popped out of the blister, but you can just keep on freeing the piece right there. So that is cool. And then we got a couple of big ones. This Nissan 300ZX. And I think this is about 1/43rd scale. And then this Corgi Turbos in this rotten packaging. We'll take a look at this as well. So we got a lot to look at. So let's go ahead and flip the camera around and take a peek at some of this stuff up close. Keep her tuned. All right, so we're going to try to move a little quick here because we got a lot to look at now that I've got these all piled up here, ready to be opened. We're going to start with this one right here, the Custom Lowriders 1970 Chevy Impala Sport Coupe. And, of course, it's a Mio exclusives. These were limited to 4,800 pieces each. I'm going to take a peek at the card art. The card art's not too crazy. Cruising low and slow. And let's go ahead and just open her up. And set that one down. That's, well, whatever. There's no version A, version B. The plastic insert, by the way, on these does not fit in the box, unfortunately. But I will still save the box. And let's see here. I'm just going to open up the black one as well. So that one's blue with white interior. This next one is black. Open up that one as well. And then we'll adjust camera here. So I think these lowriders, I don't think ended up being as popular as, you know, Miho may have thought they would have been. I think they're really cool. I think the thing that maybe, I don't know, maybe why people didn't like them because they don't have an articulating suspension like some other brands have done of lowriders in the past. And maybe that's what kind of set people off. Maybe it's just because, you know, because of the, like the Revell lowriders, you know, those still to this day go for quite a premium. And they look really good. They're cool, and they have articulating suspension. But I don't think they're quite as good quality as the Auto World cars are. But, you know, basically they didn't really adjust anything except for just give them the smaller wheels, which gives them sort of like a lowered stance. And I think they're cool. You know, maybe they put out too many of them right away. They got an opening hood. This hood barely opens. This one opens a little bit better. You can see the motor inside. And then I have the Ultra Red of one of these. This and it is the black one. Where are you? Yeah. So you could see slight differences here. This one's got a we got a flat. Got a tire issue. There we go. So they have slightly different designs. They're not just different colors. It's kind of subtle in here to see it, but see how this has got that design on the side. It's got that on the trunk, which is actually a different design than this one. They have different plates. You know, there's more than just a different color. This one's got like some weird booger that came with it in the package. And it's also got a little slightly different design on the front and the hood and all that. And of course, a different color interior as well. But yeah, so, and that's going to be reflected in the Ultra Red. So here's this one. The Ultra Red of this one also has gold rims. So this is going to have all the design of the black one because this is what this is. But it also has a white interior. So they changed the color of the interior on the Ultra Red as well. But there is two different Ultra Reds. So just so you're aware. If you want to get all the Ultra Reds for these, you got to get all of them. Like every version has its own. So that's pretty cool. What do you guys think of that? It's kind of neat. I think it looks nice in the red and gold. Looks real good there. They changed all the trim to gold, where it's not gold on this one. That's kind of a cool touch for the chase. I think so. You guys let me know what you think. All right, and then the next casting we're going to look at is this one. This one I think came out in some more interesting colors at least. This one is purple, and it's the 1966 Chev Impala Custom Lowriders. So we'll pull that one out. I didn't do a good job of cutting this package. There we go. And this one, again, yeah, that little blister is not going to fit in the box. That's all right. But here it is in violet. Looks pretty good. And then we got it in my favorite color of this, I think, is this orange one. So we got it in orange. And again, these are also limited to 4,800 pieces. I think throughout the whole series, they were limited to that same amount. And there are quite a few of them to collect. This one's got a minor tire issue. I can mess with that later on. That's the only thing I don't like about the white line tires is like occasionally you get one that's a little wonky. And I would actually say more than occasionally. It happens quite often. The hood doesn't really open good on that one. Oh, there we go. This one kind of snaps open. You can see the motor in there. So both of these have white interiors. Actually, from a design perspective, there is some subtle differences in the little thing in the front and also in the back, and they also have different plates. I like this orange color, though. I think that looks pretty good. And the Ultra Red I got is the version of the orange one. And sort of same rules apply as the other one we looked at. It's got gold trim. And it's, of course, Ultra Red, gold trim, and gold rims. So, pretty cool piece. And, of course, it's got the hood design of the orange one and all of the orange one's traits. So, there is that. So that's it for Auto World today, I think. Let's move on to, I think we're going to do, I don't know, maybe Greenlight last. I want to look at the, well, let's just grab some random stuff. Let's look at this right here. This Fireball Roberts thing. 1962 Pontiac. Racing Collectibles, limited to 15,000 pieces. I have, I think, one or two of these in my collection. Not this particular one, obviously, but they're kind of cool. So, Fireball Roberts and Smokey's Big Indian Balls won. What? Big Indian Balls? And Smokey's Big Indian Balls won everything at Daytona. Oh, balls. Fireballs? Balls? They called them balls. In 62, but Miss Congeniality. I don't know enough about old stock car racing or whatever to know what that is referring to. All I can tell you is with old stock cars and stuff like that is I just like the advertising. I just think they had some cool kind of style to the way the artwork was done on them. And wow, this isn't just wrapped around the tires. This is actually through the base. And I am actually pretty impressed with this little piece already. It's got rubber tires. It's metal on metal. It's got a great looking livery to it. It's a Pontiac. That's cool. Rolls real nice. I don't know when these came out. Do we have a date on here anywhere? Racing Collectibles. Looks like they came from Georgia. 1992. Yeah, I would get more of these. I honestly would. I think they're neat. I don't know if I should save that this little thing with it. I don't know. Maybe. It's kind of cool to have a little information with it. That it's a number 22 Fireball Roberts. I suppose you could probably look these up. It says 1 of 16. I don't know what necessarily that means. There's 16 in this series or what. But darn, that is a cool piece. I think so. I like the vintage racing stuff. The more and more I get it. All right. Sticking with some oddballs for a moment here. Let's look at this weird thing. Corgi Turbos. 143. You guys know I don't collect other scales. I'm not starting to collect other scales, I swear. I don't know why I picked this out. I just picked it out. You know, honestly, in the picture, I might not have even known that it was not 164 scale. But, I don't know. It was weird. It was cheap. Normally, these things were looks like $14.99 when these came out. When did these come out? That seems expensive. 1994. $15 for this thing? Or is that's $1.49? It's like $15. That seems insane. Insane that would happen. All right. Now I can see why it would be $1. It's sort of heavy. It's a BMW 850i, made in China, Corgi. I guess that's just the axle bouncing. Doesn't really have actual suspension. Not really that detailed either. It's got a BMW logo on the front and some red paint in the back. I don't know. It's kind of neat. Right? Maybe? Here's an idea for scale. I mean, well, we got Impala's a pretty big car, but what do you guys think of this? I have a very, very, very few larger scale vehicle collection. And I promise you it's not going to grow. Right, it's not. I swear it's not going to. And then this Nissan Z. We're going to open that right up. I thought this was just looked cool. Nissan 300ZX Exxon Supreme GTS1, car number 76, 4.5 liter V8 with horsepower of 1600. That's cool. So here's your driver, Steve Millen and Johnny O'Connell. That's kind of neat. Again, racing. It's cool. It's plastic base, metal body. This one, no, it does not have suspension. I think that's just the axles bending. Rolls really good. The wheels are plastic. It's just got a cool look to it. I don't know. I like it. I do. And I got to hang on one second. So speaking of larger scale items, so I did get, so this is cool. I do also have this. Now this was given to me from my buddy Diecast. And the reason why I just pulled it out right now is because we got the little Matchbox kind of equivalent of it right here. So I thought that was cool. This Matchbox is a copyright date of 1983. And this card is actually in really good condition. It's just the blister's all yellowed and cracked. Not that it would have mattered because I would have opened it anywho, but kind of cool. This Ferrari casting's pretty nice. It's all metal. And I have a couple different versions of it, but I did not have this one. So that is pretty awesome. Digging on that. So it's kind of cool. You can kind of see the differences in detail and stuff like that. You know. Really, really cool. Rally. 308 GTB. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, though I have just a few larger scale cars, not many, and I'm definitely not going to get into getting a bunch. All right. Next, Matchbox, Lesney Edition. I think some of these Lesney Edition Matchboxes can get up there in price, I think, on the secondhand market. So I think I got a really good deal on this one. They look pretty nice. This one is copyright date 2010. This is Europe. Ooh, she's metal on metal. You know, I think I just opened this, and now that I'm looking at it and realizing it's metal on metal, I might already have it. Whoops. I've been making that mistake more and more these days, because when your collection starts to get a little, I don't know, nutty in the amount, yeah, it starts to get a little easy to forget stuff. Which means I should probably downsize. But this is cool. Metal on metal. Purple and yellow. I dig on that one. That's neat. Let's see here. So I gotta move some stuff aside so that we can make room for what we're gonna open up next. I think what should we do? Let's do Greenlight last. So let's just get the one Soul Johnny Lightning open. And that's this one right here. So this is from the latest series of JL, Street Freaks. This is the series that's got the, no, it's not. It's the series after that. What is this? 2020 release 2? Yeah. Street Freaks release 2. I love the Project in Progress stuff. Those are cool. So this is a Super Beetle convertible. Easy sell for me. Comes with a little card. Here's the other vehicle. So this is the new series with the Kingswood Estate. So this showed up at my Walmart. Or no. Did I get this from Walmart? Or did I get it from Target? I don't know, but that's cool. That's I need to get that Kingswood. I need to get that Camaro because these two are auto roll castings. So definitely gotta find that. Oh, and I need that Econoline van too. This is a slick series, man. And I'll probably get both versions of the Beetle. This would be one I could almost get a sealed case of. If I was really into White Lightnings, I totally probably would. But yeah, that's a solid series of Johnny Lightning right there. So again, Johnny Lightning, lighthearted brand to collect. Very, very fun brand to collect. Definitely recommend it. All right. Oh man, we got a lot to go here. Let's just bust these Hot Wheels open real quick. So these are all new for 2021. Custom 70 Honda N600. Brand new casting. Pretty nifty. It's a nice basic casting. You got details where you want them. Headlights and taillights. Nothing, no wacky graphics on the side, anything like that. Is this? We got a nub up here. I think that's just flashing from the casting. That's not supposed to be there, right? A little odd. I imagine some customizers are going to have fun with this one. Then you get the Honda Civic Type R. This is a cool one. I'm sure a lot of you Honda fans are definitely into this one. And probably the best color you can have it in is this white. Again, detail where you want them. You know, headlights, taillights, gives it a nice realistic look. And for a mainline car, that looks really, really good. Nissan Leaf Nismo RC02. Another new one. Man, this is a pretty good looking one too. You get headlight detail. Detail on the side. Nothing on the back. Because you're limited. You're limited to what you can do here. It's a mainline car. Always keep that in mind. I mean, what they do and are able to still put this up for $1 is still pretty amazing. And then Disney Steamboat. I don't know why I picked this one up. It's just a goofy casting. But that's kind of neat. It articulates, or whatever. The wheels rotate with the wheel in the middle. The paddle wheels, or whatever they call them. That's cool. And then the only other, Mario Kart. Who doesn't dig Mario Kart? I'm sure this one's going to be extremely popular. Even though they already have like the more premium Mario Kart stuff that they've come out with. But this is just their basic kart, nothing on it. That's pretty awesome. And then we just got the two recolors. So the GT40 and the C8R Corvette. These are brand new castings for 2021, but the second color that they've come out in, I think this looks really sharp in this color. I think it looks even cooler than the yellow one. They did a great job with this casting. Again, $1 model, and it's I know you guys got to understand it's a design challenge to get these things to look good in this scale and still come out at a price point of $1. So you can imagine if they're selling them for $1 at Walmart, how much these actually cost to produce, and that's what they got to work with. I can imagine that's tough. You make a lot of sacrifices. And that's kind of what makes them neat, because you're within that design constraint of, having to fit it in a certain budget and all this stuff, and having to design these, gives them the Hot Wheels look that they have, kind of, It's just, I don't know, it's neat. All right, let's go on to Greenlight. I know we're moving pretty quick here. So Ford Mustang GT, this is the latest series of Hollywood. Now can be found at Walmart. And she's your old Fox body Mustang. Popular casting. And it's got inserted headlights and taillights. It's one of the better Greenlight toolings. Some detail under there. These headlights are not quite perfectly in there, but still looks pretty good. Some of these older releases of this casting can get quite expensive, so it's kind of nice that they've got some newer ones, so newer collectors can get this casting without having to pay an arm and a leg for it. So that's pretty cool. And then we got the X-Files 1993 Ford Crown Victoria. X-Files, one of the greatest shows ever. That's got nostalgia for me. It's not why I picked this up, though. I picked it up because it's a plain Jane Crown Vic. Ford logo on there. This one's got painted details for the headlights and painted details for the back. And I don't mind painted details because Greenlight does a pretty good job of graphically representing the headlights. And I think they do a pretty good job of it. And when you start getting into the extra pieces and stuff, and again, these guys have to come in at a price point too. It's not just Hot Wheels, you know, they got to try to keep their costs down as well because, you know, these are selling for $6 at your Walmart. Walmart's making a profit, right? You know, they got to make a profit. So it's, you know, there's not a lot of room in there. So both of these Fords are pretty rad. So digging on those. I like the wheels on this one too, just quite a bit. All right, lastly, it's time to fight with some packaging. We got this cruise in Greenlight thing. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit here if we can. I'm running out of room here. So we're gonna fight with this package. There's a couple things that make me nervous about it. And of course, one being that there's rubber bands involved. And whenever you have rubber bands involved, you get nervous about them peeling off paint and stuff. Now, I don't know if this is old enough to have the rubber bands completely deteriorated and have that problem. But you never know. And we're going to go ahead and try to get this open. I don't know where these were sold. Oh, I do know where these were sold. Kmart for $19.99. We're just going to tear right into it. Slide that out. Oh, boy. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. And, yeah. We're just going to hang on. There we go. They're open, sort of. I hate these things. They're terrible. Trying to get these off. Sometimes they go somewhat easy, like that one. I guess I'm getting good at it after all these times doing it. And then you throw rubber bands at me as well. It's just, I don't know how else you are to do it, but so this is what we think is a green machine, and I'm pretty sure it's definitely a green machine. It is number, well, I guess it's either number 660 or it's 99. I'm guessing it's 99 because it's in line with that. Older Greenlight guys with the green posts. Quality. The quality control back then was quite good, in my opinion. Now, they did have the steamroller tires, so it's not like the castings were perfect and the tire choices were perfect. Oh, jeez. And looks like we got no rubber band damage on that first one, but it did have some green tint to it, so some of the paint must have come off. Let's see how we do in this one. No rubber band issues on the Corvette. On this one, this is not a green machine. This is just a regular color green. This is green machine green. This is a nice Corvette casting, actually. Lens detail up there for the headlights. I mean, it's kind of basic. They're just like an insert, and then they graphic them. These should all have opening hoods. I'm not even going to fight with it, though. Let's see here. We got another one. We got to get these things off. This is so exciting to watch, isn't it? Pulling these off. I suppose I could have done that without starting the camera up again. But, you know, I kind of want to see the struggle. And the unbanding. That's pretty sweet. Number 215 on this one. It's a decent Impala casting. I guess we should look at numbers, right? 99, 267 on this one. I don't know what this set was limited to, but I'm guessing they didn't make a whole lot of them. So that makes that green machine probably pretty rare. That's the other goofy thing that Greenlight used to do too. Like for the green machines, like you wouldn't get the green machine set that would have all green machines in the multi-pack. It would be one freaking car out of the multi-pack that would be green, or have green tires, or whatever the trait was for that particular release. Fighting with this Camaro here. So here's your Camaro. 47.39 on that one. So they're definitely like randomly assembling these packs. Getting the bands off the Camaro. I don't think I really had a decent older release of this Camaro, so it's kind of exciting to get this tooling. And again, you can just see though the thickness of these tires, how crazy they are. That is definitely not the scale, right? I don't know why they did that. What was the point of doing that? You think that would not be cost effective either, to make these big wide tires. Nice black Camaro though. Looking good. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And that is going to be it for this video, guys. So lots of stuff today. Long one again. They're always long, aren't they? But hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully I give you enough variety. Maybe you see something that you like. I don't know. What's the highlight for you guys? The highlight for me, I mean, I love checking Auto World and Ultra Reds and all that stuff off. But honestly, as I just like kind of glance over the table here of where I've been just sticking this stuff as I've been opening it, it's this guy. That might be my favorite piece of the day. And second place, might actually be this large Nissan. Third, if we got to pick a third, probably that. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. What's your top three pieces of today? And, I always love reading your comments. I know I don't always reply to all of them, but I do read all of them. And so, yeah, I do appreciate your opinions and all that stuff. So thank you guys very much again for watching another long weekly video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. You guys have a great week. We'll see you in the next one.